Okay, so this is my Megatron Ultimo Workout Supreme. I say all that because it is a full body workout with a little extra focus on some shoulder work. And you'll notice that I've wore my favorite orange bobby socks for this workout. No particular reason. I got these long socks basically for deadlifts, but grabbed them out. Thought I'd throw them on today since I was wearing an orange shirt under my sweater that you see there. So I'm going a little heavier than what I have been, just to feel my side is starting to feel quite a bit better, and I'm going to get up to 315, which is actually about 2 months ago would have made me really proud to get to, but now I'm trying to get to 350. I'm hoping to get to 330 in the next, I don't know, month. So actually 330 for 5, not 330 just like 1. I have hit 330 before. I'd like to get 330 for 5 and maybe a couple sets of that before I go for another big max. And you know, I say big max, but last night I was at the health club in Elkhorn, and there was a real weightlifter. I've never seen this before, but a guy was like, he's like squatting 550, maybe even 600, and I'm like, I've seen it on YouTube, I've never seen it in real life. So I decided just to show my volume here, but my one rep max is estimated, but still. See, it's went down there for a little while. That's because I got my owie, but I'm getting better. Alright, moving to shoulder work. So I'm doing the overhead press. This is my stupid warm-up set. Knocked my hat a little bit there. This basically feels like lifting nothing. I'm gonna actually feel like stop not doing that anymore. This feels a little bit more like warm-up weight and getting that feeling of the weight. As long as I'm pulling my elbows forward when I'm warming up, I really like to make sure that my body is really getting ready for that movement, and then no matter what kind of weight I put on it, it's gonna feel fine. So this must be like 360 here. And again, like a year ago, this would have been impossible for me to do. So I'm pretty happy. That's kind of a warm-up set. This is 385. I don't feel bad about it. A little bit wobbly. That's my legs. I forget to clench my butt for a little bit. I find that when I do these, if I keep my legs flexed where I can feel the inner thighs touching, it does help with my form. And look at that right there, I'm not even doing it. So I'm talking about it and not even doing it. So what was that, 395? $395. I wish. Holy crap, I'd be in the world records. 195 is what I meant. So I did 195 2 times for two sets, and then dropped it back down to 185, and I believe I'm gonna hit that 5 times. So oh, that was the other set of 195. So here's 185 again. I could have lied. Totally could have lied. You wouldn't have even known because the weights are hidden from this position. I do like this angle though, just because you can see my shoulder muscles and everything. Boom, dropped it down. So next I'm going to move it into my bench press. Oh, first I'm going to talk about this. So my 1 rep max has been consistently growing. I backed off on the weight for a little bit, but I'll be back up there. So, ooh, oh, you know what, that hurt. I actually smacked my head in that bar twice during this workout, and that first one, that hurt. Luckily, I had that stupid pad. Do you know, I bought that particular barbell from a guy online. Went and picked it up. It was some college kid. Must have been lifting weights in his living room or something. And it had that pad on it, and I just never bothered taking it off. So this is just my warm-up. 135. Slow motion. Yep. Nice and easy. Okay. A little girl could do that. Alright. This workout was really long compared to my normal workout. This is I think it's 1 hour and 42 minutes. That's a long time for me to be working out. I usually like to kind of keep it under an hour. And I wasn't really taking long breaks either, so I just kind of went, I had the energy and kept going. Yeah, some guys, you gotta take that pre-workout. I don't do any of that. They have to take creatine. I tried creatine 3 months, didn't do anything for me. So I don't know what it is. And there's been a lot of times where I've just gone months without having any protein or anything too. I don't take any supplements. Just look at that. Just pause. It was a little bit long. Showing off for myself. I just really wanted to get that blood into my chest, and looks like the bar is crooked, but I have to think that that's the camera. I always line up to just 1 above 12, which is a setting that's on this particular bench or squat rack. So that's 275, still part of my warm-up. My working weight on this particular day is going to be 305, and I think I hit that just fine. See, why did I put those gloves on? I don't remember what. I think. Oh, I think I had the door to my dungeon. That's where I do my. Wow, look at that! Just stopping. I don't know why. Anyways, in my dungeon, it gets super cold. It's like there's like a crawl space on the outside of it, and there's no heat or anything going in there. The walls will actually get frost in them sometimes. So I put the gloves on because my hands are cold, and then whatever. Alright, so here's 305, first working set. No problem. One of the nice things about this workout is I completed the whole thing, and I was really, believe it or not, I was focusing on my butt and my leg position and everything. I didn't feel any pain in my chest. I get a little bit of pain sometimes, especially when I'm lifting a little bit heavier, right in where the chest and the shoulder connect. And I wasn't having that on this day. And I'm pretty sure that if the camera angle was different, you'd see that my butt was actually still touching, even though it's pushing forward. And what I did is I pushed my feet forward. Instead of pulling them back underneath my butt, I think I'm able to keep form better by keeping my feet forward. Oop. Oh, see there, right there? I just moved my foot. It's cheating. It also causes me to go upside down sometimes. Alright, so here's my bench press, 1 rep max. I am increasing. Oh, that's where I hurt my shoulder. Oh, okay, so that's bullcrap. When they show that like way above 400, that's because I lightened up the weight a lot, and then I was just going for higher repetitions because of the hurt shoulder. So here I'm lifting less, and they give me 400. So I don't know how they calculate that, but I can guarantee you that I could not bench press 400 pounds. At any point in my life. I'm as strong right now as I've ever been on the bench press. So here I'm doing face pulls. That's because well, everybody online they say that the most neglected muscle in the shoulders is the rear delts. So they say, well, face pulls are the way to go. I think I'm doing okay. Oh, look at that. So my tripod got hit by the weight. So to not rock the tripod, I'm fixing it here, so whatever. So I feel like I shouldn't be leaning back like that, but I don't know how to avoid that. If I had some sort of bar or something that I could like rest my body on, it'd be a lot better. And I do feel this in the back of my shoulders, especially the next day. It always, they always feel a little pretty worn out. I don't focus on the front shoulder as much, and top shoulders is, you know, hitting that with the overhead press, which I did a couple of exercises ago. Different angle. I'm gonna start wearing a mask when I'm working out because I look like a dork. This is 50 pounds. This isn't like I'm lifting up, you know, something super heavy. I bet if I lifted up a bag of salt, I'd make that same stupid face. Alright, so here I'm doing the bent over flies and reverse flies. Yeah. So this first set, I thought it was a little bit too like 45-degree angle. Yeah, I think it's because I was watching myself. There's a mirror. You can't see it over on the right. But I was bent over. And this is a superset now. Well, I was bent over, of course. I was bent over. But I was bent over at a 45-degree angle. And I wanted to be more parallel. So in the future sets, I'm going to keep my face pointed down to the ground. So this superset reverse flies. And then I go over to the 65-pound. Just do some shrugs. With that stupid face again. Jim, everybody's watching. You look like a dork. Oh well. Alright. Let's see if I do it better now. Yeah, see, there we go. It's a lot better. Just have to not look at yourself. So this is just finishing up, and I was in a hurry. There was basically no break. I mean, a break as long as it took me to move the camera. And then I get done. And I felt pretty tired. I worked out everything in my body on this workout. You know, you worked out your legs, you worked out your back, you worked out, you know, your abs, because you're getting that with squats. I worked out my chest, I worked out with my shoulders. I mean, what was left? My eyeballs, I suppose. And this is just a one of. I did that because I wanted to get some more time in with some bench press and with the squats through my weekly work quote. I hit them a couple other times during the week, and so that was it. Just adding them in one time is going to help me keep that volume up. So my next day after this is going to be deadlift day, and guess what? I actually am recording this after I did the deadlifts, and I'm pretty excited about how that turned out too. So here's my whole workout. I'll put it in the description too, so if you want to copy it. It's kind of torturous, but you could definitely get strong from doing this. If you did this twice a week, you know, if you're a beginner and you hit this twice a week, did this exact workout, you would get stronger. Your whole body get worked out, and yeah. There's a superset. It didn't fit in the thing, so. Alright. That's the end of it. Bye.